Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for the first portion of today's video, we will be doing a quick unboxing from Beatles. They did go ahead and send me this package to review for you guys, and it is a full set of nude gel polishes. On the back here, it just has a bit of information, what's included in the package and everything like that. So getting into taking everything out, it does come in this black container that holds all the gel polishes, which I actually really like because you don't have to worry about any gel polishes being spilled, broken, or just flying all over. And then they do have the application guide that kind of gives you the basic rundown on how to use the products and everything like that. And it is double-sided. It has tons of information on how to use specific products and everything like that. So it does come with this little container of pearls, which I'm excited for because I love pearls and I feel like they just fit nicely with a nail set, depending on the design you do. And it comes with a lot, honestly. And then this one here is just a little thing of rhinestones, and there are different sizes in here. I don't know about the pearls if there's different sizes, but these ones do have different sizes in the rhinestones. And then here is the gel polishes. Like I said, there is 20 nude shades, and then they do come with the matte top coat. And I was very skeptical about it because I've used their matte top coat before and it had a really strong odor, but this one didn't, so they might have changed their formula. Then it also comes with the shiny top coat, and then lastly it does come with the base coat. And I really like that the kit does come with these three, just to give you more variety, I guess, especially with the base coat since these are gel polishes, and then the two types of different top coats. And then again, the 20 gel polishes, I did go ahead and swatch them all off camera just because it would have taken so long for this video if I swatched every single one of them on camera. And I only did one coat of each color, but it does recommend to do at least 2 to 3 coats just to get that perfect, I guess, consistency or opaqueness of it. But these are still very beautiful. I'm super excited for these. I feel like you can never go wrong with nude gel polishes, especially if you're a press-on artist or a gel X nail artist. And then these are the other half, which are very beautiful shades as well. The only thing that I would say is kind of iffy about it is how small these containers are. I believe it said it's a 5 ml bottle, which I completely understand if it's this full kit. And I'm not completely sure if you can purchase these specific colors in bigger bottles, so I will have to reach out and see if that's possible. But again, I'm not exactly sure. So in the description down below, I will have the link to all the gel polishes along with the discount code that I do have that does run from May 5th to June 5th. So if you're interested in this specific collection, go ahead and use the discount code and the link down below in the description box. So getting into the actual portion of today's video, we will be doing a set, just a gel press-on set, just very simple and everything like that. It is super basic like I mentioned. So I am just taking my buffer and buffing off the shine from all the nail tips. And then very quickly, I am applying a very thin layer of this base coat from Beatles from the same kit I unboxed earlier. Again, a very thin layer, and then curing that for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. So for today's base colors, I will be using E018 and E019. This one here is just a plain type of nude color. I feel like it's a perfect nude shade for a gel polish. And then I absolutely loved the shimmery one, and I feel like it would have just fit perfectly with the set I had in mind. So I will be doing 2 coats of the E019, curing that for 30 seconds in between each layer. Now that I am done with that base layer, I am going in with just one simple layer of this glittery gel, like cover type of nude gel. It adds a very nice touch to the set, and I absolutely am like in love with it. I love anything shimmery, anything glittery, and I feel like it just fits perfectly with any type of nail set, so that is kind of why I decided to do that for this design. And again, I'm just applying a very thin layer of this and curing that for 30 seconds in the nail light as well. So this is what the base set is looking like so far, and again, it's just super beautiful and super elegant. I would honestly just leave it like this if I was wearing the set myself. But getting into the nail art portion, I am using Classic White from Kairos Nail Supply in this purple gel polish color. I'm not exactly sure of the brand, but I know I did get it off at Amazon, and I am just mixing a little bit of that with some of the white, and then I am having it off to the side by itself without mixing it with anything. So for today's nail art, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it is going to be a super basic design. So I am doing French tips on all of the nails except for the ring nail and the index nail, I believe. And for those French tips, I am just using my Classic White gel polish and my 18mm liner brush, also from Kairos Nail Supply. As you can tell by the way I am doing my French tips, I like to kind of do the A method, I believe is what people call it. And I feel like it helps me a lot with just getting that perfect French tip look. I do also do it a few different ways depending on like the length of the nail and everything like that. But for today's video, I am doing the A method for my French tips. And I am making sure to cure in between each nail for 30 seconds just because I don't want the gel polish to run off on the sides and kind of ruin the shape we have going. So after I am done with each French tip, I am curing in the light for 30 seconds before moving on to the next nail. So these are what the nails are looking like so far with all the French tips completely done. So to get into the rest of the nail art, I am just doing some floral designs, just some simple flowers using that light purple mixture and that darker purple gel polish color, just to kind of give it a cute like gradient, I guess, of a different type of color flowers. I'm not sure if I even said any of that right, but yeah, I'm just taking my, I believe this is my 12mm liner brush, either my 12 or my 18, I can't remember, and I am just doing these little lines with the brush to kind of create a nice cute flower. And again, I am carrying for 30 seconds in between each flower just to make sure I am not like mixing it or anything with the other color, or if I do mess up with like the other color, I don't want to risk having to wipe the entire design on the entire nail away. So always just keep in mind to cure when you feel like it's necessary. I feel like to do that after every single step I do of a nail design. So like after this flower, I cure it, and then I go and do the next flower, cure that, and then go on with the rest of the design. And like I mentioned, I am doing the same exact thing using this darker purple one, but I am creating a smaller flower just on the opposite side of the nail. Now that the flowers are done, I am just taking my white gel and my dotting tool and kind of creating the center portion of the flower, and again carrying that for 30 seconds and doing the same exact thing on the other nail as well. So if you want to, you can absolutely leave the set exactly how it is, but I feel like adding a bit more design, so I'm taking those rhinestones we did receive in the package from the beginning of the video, along with some purple flowers and these white flowers to just add a bit more touch to the nails. So on the nails that do have the floral designs, I am just adding 2 rhinestones. I was trying to pick up the same size because like I mentioned, they do have different sizes. So I tried my hardest to find the same size. Some of them were bigger, some of them were smaller, but I did my best here. I feel like I should have went with a bit smaller ones just so that way it didn't take away from the flowers. Or I feel like I honestly should have just left these nails plain, but I really wanted to use these rhinestones in today's video. So I just decided to add those to these 2 nails. And then for the French tip nails, I am adding those flowers, so I'm putting a little bit more of my rhinestone glue gel, or my rhinestone gel glue. And I am adding a bigger purple flower more towards the cuticle portion of the nail, and then a smaller white one on top of that. And then I am just making sure everything is nice and centered, and then I only cure this for 10 seconds just to quickly flash cure while I'm doing the same exact thing on the other nails. And then after I'm done with all of that, I am adding some of the like gold caviar beads inside of the flowers just to give it a bit more touch as well. So this is what the nail set is looking like once everything is completely done. So to finish off the nail set, I will be taking the shiny top coat, also from the kit in the beginning of today's video, and top coating everything. I do try to avoid the flowers on the French tip nails, and I tried my hardest to avoid the rhinestones on the other nails, but it kind of didn't work out, and I got some top coat on them. So like I've mentioned in all my videos where I do like rhinestones or anything, if you like to top coat before doing your placements like that, I recommend doing that just to avoid top coating on top of that. But I like to top coat everything at the end, so I do try my hardest to kind of go around everything. But I am applying a very thin layer of it all, and then I am curing that for a total of 60 seconds in the nail light. And I do like to finish file my nails off camera, so you don't get to see me do that, but I do have a video of me doing that. And I do also believe I have an actual video of me kind of showing you exactly how to do it step by step and everything like that, so I'll try my hardest to have that link down below as well. But that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!